is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects...
It's a running room. Got room to work. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's loose.
So can you blow it so I can watch something on the tablet?
The 6 for a first down. The Longhorns' first season in the SEC was a rousing success and so close to even more with a late loss to Ohio State. Steve Sarkisian and the Horns have the expectations right where they want them.
You said expectations. Has there ever been more hype around a quarterback in Arch Manning since, I don't know, Tim Tebow? People are expecting so much out of this young quarterback. If he hits the ceiling, David, this is going to be a really tough team to beat.
And he showed you flashes a year ago when he filled in for Quinn Ewers, and I think those flashes were so great. And then Texas, man, this is a program that's on the rise. The last couple years, making it to the Final Four in the sport, they're ready to take that next step.
Big fullback's got it. Runs through the tackle.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Quarterback will keep it. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down. Obviously, you just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Flips it out to the back. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Powers through the defender. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was...
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
In that third and long situation, you'd like to see your quarterback have a plan. You know that they may dial up the blitz, so you've got to know where your answers are. Where's your hot route? Where's your sight adjust? Where can you get rid of the football if they bring an extra guy and the offense didn't look like they were ready for it?
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. First play of the period, first down here.
That's pretty good.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
Come on, motherfucker.
Wants to bring it back. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
To the ground with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Longhorns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that...
There he goes! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Longhorns are on the move. Pulls it and fires to the left. And Good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for room, it's Gibson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it on the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up
They
front
knocked
by the
you inside.
offensive line, getting the push and giving that running back a chance.
So cool. I remember hearing you say something about how you just walk the ball back.
Yeah, I just know you just walk around. No, they're gonna do something at the end.
What's going on,
You
Kevin?
can walk, but they always do something at the end. I just like running around.
Right, yeah, true.
Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just
Crazy,
a field
crazy.
goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Get the fuck out of here, you know?
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Under fire. He's going to take off. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They're going to run it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Horns up and ready to hook up serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Get it out on the screen. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to
Like you're carrying a dead body.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things are open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
It's picked up.
Man, he did a fucking weird-ass route, bro.
Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Back to pass on second down. Fierce the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Give him the fucking game.
And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Inside the 25. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be
this game
that would have
cheap
been a big
shit.
hitter on 1st down, but 2nd
No,
down
like,
coming
dog,
up.
you should see this. This is how they score 2 times.
Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country.
Yeah, it's fucking like a fucking draw. I'm going 3rd and 6.
That time they come to link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On the move, he fires. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, that DB basically could have just ran that route for the wide receiver. He was all over him. There's no shot that receiver was going to be able to make that play. Beautiful job by the defensive back.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They
Go get the fucking ball,
take
dog.
a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Catch in the middle. It's
Why is he? Why? It's man to man. Why did you just stay there?
Territory there down at the 43-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing fourth down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt.
Give him
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. And that ball is live in the backfield.
Oh, they fumbled. He fumbled right after I got the ball, dog.
The offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Thank you,
Might have to give
nigga.
that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Just tried to ease
Man, I can't do shit against their defense all of a sudden.
And the Longhorns send out the punt unit.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
Get him in the fucking
They're
ground.
able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking to throw for it. Setting up the screen.
That's crazy,
There he
dog.
goes.
Come on, dog. Look
Plenty of room on that play.
at this shit. Look at this shit, though. Wow, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck's my guy doing? Look, I'm over there. Tackle him, dog. I'm pressing the fucking button. Because if I hit stick, he's not gonna do anything either.
The Red Raiders will hustle. Fine.
Offenses love the
What the fuck are we
explosive
doing? Get me
plays
out
through
of
the
here.
air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The give to the tailback. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at second and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the counter play. He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
What's going on,
And
man?
that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so
Noise,
physical
what is that
and
noise?
dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Yeah, you tell me, I don't know.
Bringing it back.
How about she asked?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
She asked a question
At the 20.
earlier. She was the one
in
that
front
asked
of
the
them as they
question.
open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stop.
That's what I
Line of
thought. I said, you asked the question.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson.
1 yard?
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards.
Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. Man, the defender missed.
How these niggas getting this crazy angle,
Pushing the
y'all?
ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. That had all the makings of a pick six, and it just turned into a completion.
Oh, man, you throw that out route, you're sitting there, you're waiting on it, you get your hand on it, and they still complete it. Man, that could have been a huge play for the defense, but instead, the offense gets the completion.
Squat?
That's it, I'm
An
saying.
explosive
That's
play in
crazy.
the running game as he's got the first down. The
Got it.
Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
So I was getting up. Didn't really bother.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Run like you
He's
and
tackled
run like
right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And
Go,
the defense
go! Go through the hole!
No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes
Through the
off
fucking
the
hole,
ball
man.
like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good, right down the boulevard. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This is fucking trying to break every
Guys
tackle.
are very tough to
God, they always
but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you.
Boy, what's up, big
Even if
boy?
you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll return it from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. What a day it's been on the ground for these two two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers.
You know what?
So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Manning. Trying to set up the screen. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size...
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense trying to take it back.
You got to give the defense credit here, David. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game. A lot of these guys have played tons of snap. Yeah, they're all out there and they're exhausted and they're tired, but they are still fighting and they're able to come away with that takeaway.
And an unbelievable takeaway because of the time in the game. This is a tie game late in the ball game. My team needs a takeaway. We need to do something. Otherwise, they're going to milk this clock.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now.
Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the 4th.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Virgil. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands, it's Virgil.
Make the fucking tackle, man. Make a fucking tackle, dude.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there.
Make a fucking tackle.
Positive yards and never complain.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR.
This nigga pushed through the fucking All-American line,
He's got
dog.
enough to get it across the
This nigga's
line and pick
fucking
up the
trash.
first down. The
Come
Red
on,
Raiders
dog.
come to the line with a fresh set of
Nonsense,
downs.
man. Fucking nonsense.
Looking to throw on first down.
Get him.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Gets it inside the 10.
Yo, this is fucking crazy,
Way to
yo.
the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man.
What the fuck is going
really
on,
good
man?
coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody...
All out of space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Man.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Stone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they've moved
Come on,
front here in
please.
the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Smashes ahead. He's into the open down the middle. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
No gain on the play. Second down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass, it's Manning. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5.
That's a fumble. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say,